Got drunk and fell on a DICK. You got drunk and fell is some PUSSY. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of Am I the Asshole? I did my makeup for you guys today. Let me know if you like it. Let's get started. First story. Am I the asshole? Wait, she didn't even say if she's the asshole. It says, I found out my husband, 30 male of 5 years, is secretly gay. Ooh, this is juicy. I picked out some juicy ones this week, so let me know if you guys like them. Anywho, last night I found out a truth about my husband, 30 male, that shattered my world. He's a blur construction worker, the kind of guy who loves sports, beer, and fixing things around the house. To anyone who knows him, he's the epitome of a man's man. We've been married for about 5 years, and I thought I knew everything about him, but now I realize how much I didn't know. It all started when I noticed some changes in his behavior. He was staying out late more often, claiming he had to work extra hours on the new project. It always starts with work, huh, ladies? Claiming he had to work extra hours on a new project. He seemed distant, always glued to his phone. I chalked it up to stress and tried to be supportive, but my gut told me something was off. Last week, curiosity got the better of me. While he was in the shower, I went through his phone. I found messages that made my heart sink. Texts and photos with other men, along with mention of visiting gay bars. My world came crashing down as I read through this secret life, realizing he had been cheating on me. I confronted him that night. He tried to deny it at first, but the evidence was undeniable. Eventually, he broke down and confessed. He told me he was gay and had been struggling with his identity for years. Marrying me was his attempt to live the normal life, in quotation, expected of him, but he couldn't continue living a lie. The pain of this betrayal was excruciating, but in his tears and apologies, I saw a man who was also suffering. He had built a facade to fit into a world that wouldn't accept his truth, and now the facade had crumbled. We've decided to separate, but the road ahead is uncertain. Part of me is angry and hurt, but another part of me feels a strange sense of compassion. I can't fully understand his struggle, but I know he never meant to hurt me. He's still the man I loved, just not the person I thought he was. I wanted to share my story because I feel so lost and alone. I am hoping to find some support and maybe connect with others who've been through similar situations. How do you move on from something like this? How do you cope with the betrayal and loss of a future you thought was certain? Wow, I didn't expect it to be this deep. I thought it was gonna be like something juicy and something messy. Ooh, this got really deep really fast. So you didn't go into details about what you want me to classify it as. What are you the asshole about? About leaving? Is that what you're asking? Are you the asshole for leaving? I don't think you're the asshole for leaving. I mean, he lied, regardless of the fact that you feel bad about the situation, about him being gay, and now he's, you feel like he's been suffering. He could have came straight to you and he could have had a conversation. It's been, how many years you guys been married? You guys have been married for 5 years. There was plenty of opportunities. I feel like he could have came to you and he could have had a sit down conversation. Hey, this is not working out. I am secretly, I want a man and not you. There could have been plenty of other opportunities. What do you think about this one?
Whew.
This is kind of crazy. She says
I just really wish that people who are struggling with their identity don't involve others. That's what I have to say. Like, you don't have to marry someone in order to play a role of not being yourself,
Yeah,
just
and
be alone until you're able to be your true self.
It sounds like he had been struggling with this identity issue, and he wanted him marrying a woman was to cover up the truth, and it's like maybe his family is religious and he had to, you know, prove to his family, prove to his friends, like, hey, I'm not gay, I actually like women. And he did that in hopes that they would believe him. And then 5 years into the marriage, he's like,
I wonder if he
I can't do it anymore.
For 5 years.
I don't know, but I wish you all the best, and I hope you find some peace within the situation, honestly, because this is tough, and this, I can imagine it's hard. Next story. Am I the asshole for going for divorce after my brother went down on my husband? I am 28, female, and I was married to my husband Ethan, not her dropping names. Y'all drop names? Oh, okay. For 28, who is 28 for the past 3 years. I have a brother, Ryan. Damn, girl. Why are you calling everybody name in the story? Okay. Ryan, who is also 25, and he is gay. Especially the homophobia he faced in our society, I and my family have always stood for him. We are not Americans, and these are fake names. Oh, okay, got you. Because I was about to say, my brother and husband go out often, and I never doubted them. There was a huge scandal in the area from my LGBT party where some videos went viral of guys making out, sucking, etc. The person who made them has been caught, but videos have spread out everywhere, all over the internet. One video included my brother giving BJ to my husband, and both looked drunk. They told me that they were going for normal drinks that day. It has been humiliating, and everyone knows about it. I have filed for divorce, and my husband and brother are saying it was a drunk mistake. Sounds just like the people who get drunk to the point where you're cheating and then tell your partner, oh, I was just drunk. So you got drunk and fell on a DICK? You got drunk and fell in some PUSSY? I'm so confused. Anywho. My husband even said, you don't give BJ. So it was just something he tried with my brother, and it was a one-time mistake. My brother has been tagging me as homophobic, but my parents support me and cut him off. Though they are getting support from many neutrals, and I have been labeled homophobic for such a small incident. I don't think I am, or am I? Or I fail as a wife to satisfy my husband, which is what some people have told me. Oral sex is something I never liked, nor I asked him ever to go down on me either. My brother has broken my trust, and I used to help him hooking up with guys by giving him room in my place. That's where you went wrong, bringing him into your house, and then he fell in love with your husband. Yeah, and your husband was secretly gay. Yeah. So he could have safe sex. I lost people because I love my brother, and I left many people for him. Is it cheating in their opinion? I don't think you're an asshole for filing a divorce. I think he's the asshole for cheating on you with your own brother, and I think your brother is also an asshole for cheating, for lying to you behind your back and then sleeping with your husband. This one is insane. I think where she went wrong was inviting him into her house, trying to create a space, a safe haven for him to have safe sex. And then in turn, he fell in love with her husband.
I don't think he's in love. I just think he was drunk and he wanted to do a little
So
something.
he got drunk and his mouth fell on her husband's.
No. I'm saying he wanted to do that. I'm not saying he's in love. I am stuck on the part where the husband said that it was a mistake, yet he said, you don't give me that, so I tried out with your brother. So how's it a mistake?
So how is it
if you purposely tried it out?
Right, so it's giving premeditated. So you thought about this and you're like, my wife doesn't do blowjobs, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try it with her brother because that's the closest person in the house, right? Oh, okay, but it's a mistake. Okay, John, some of you guys need help. Yeah. Next story. Am I the asshole for announcing to my former church that I quit during service? I am 17 and about to be 18, and I just attended college. So I did a thing 2 days ago at church. Okay. At church, while I was there, At church, while there are prayers and praises, I announce to everyone that I am exiting the church I have been since I was born and got baptized there. Reason why, because I chosen a life path and it was still on live. The true reason why why I am against politics, and a lot of people are there that are, okay, the true reason why I'm against supporting the Red Party, and a lot of people are also Red Party supporters, I'm one of the few who is pro-choice, ally of the LGBTQ, because my best friend since preschool came out and I support him and my parents didn't want him in the house, and my uncle is a pastor there for 3 years now. And the biggest hypocrite I know. I posted the true reasons on Facebook and my parents were highly upset. A lot of people were shocked I got messages I ignored. I am about to be an adult and I can choose my own path. I hope my parents support my decision, but if not, it's okay. Am I the asshole for announcing to the church that I quit during service? No. Respectfully, no, that's all. No, I don't think you're an asshole. No, you have a choice, you have a voice, and you let it be heard. And now everybody knows. Yeah, that's very, very simple and to the point. No, I don't think you're an asshole, Jonathan.
Ditto.
You do?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Am I the asshole for airing my family's dirty laundry? For context, I, 27 female, have 4 siblings, 38 female, 35 female, 33 female, and 29 male. Recently, after over 14 years of therapy, I was ready to talk about my childhood trauma with my family. I have a textbook dysfunctional family. My elder sister being the narcissist, my second sister being the golden child, my third sister the mascot, and my brother became the golden child when my elder sister left, which left me to be the scapegoat. I started posting on social media about my healing journey and storied about my childhood. My elder sister freaked out in short, accused me of scapegoating her. She told my mother about what I posted and my mother demanding that I take the post down, or in quotation, you need to make a post about the people who you hurt. When I asked her who I hurt, she didn't even have an answer. My third sister ran back to my mom and called me childish for my post. One day, all of my siblings, with the exception of my second sister who doesn't have a social media, blocked me. So how she block you? She blocked you on her phone? Okay. Blocked me, number and everything. It's not like I named them or anything. I used their roles in the family to name who I was talking about. Am I an asshole for sharing the stories? Yeah. I think whatever you guys have going on at home, you should have left it at home and you shouldn't have brought it to social media. I always think that's a messy situation, especially if you're in the public eye and now everybody feels like they know your business and you come to the public with your problems. I think what happens at home needs to stay at home. You ever hear them say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? I think you should have left it at home. Yeah, I think you're the asshole for airing your family's business online. I don't think you should have done that.
Why? I mean, she was in therapy for 14 years. You didn't talk about it enough with your therapist?
Yeah.
Talk to God, girl.
You didn't learn anything from therapy because your therapist would have told you, hey, girl, don't do that. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. I do think you're an asshole. Next story. Am I the asshole for moving my money to a different account after my stepmother threatened me with taking them from me? Taking what from you? I'm guessing the money? 15 feet. Oh, you're young. Okay, you are a baby. 15 female here. Stepmother and I obviously don't get along. She's been my stepmother for about 1.5 years. The money I have was in a joint account, me and my dad, but stepmother had access to the debit card and PIN number. I earned this money myself selling handcrafted items. I broke curfew a few days ago and she suggested that she's considering whether to take 20% of my money out of the account as a fine for punishment, and every time this happens she would take 20% more until nothing left. Oh yeah, she's the evil stepmom. She's the evil stepmom. Why is she taking your money? She's evil. I was very upset about her threat and decided I should move my money before she takes it away. I would have done the same thing. I logged in online and transferred it all to my big brother's account that night. And the next day we went to open a joint bank account with my brother and we moved the money there. So she doesn't have access to it anymore. So upon learning what happened, my dad and stepmom are furious at me and my brother. Stepmom is focused on the fact that I've taken away her means of punishment, and my dad is upset that I didn't trust him enough to protect my money. He insists he would have allowed it. He wouldn't have allowed it. Stepmom has banned me from seeing my brother. In parentheses, she has, it's meaningless. I don't accept her authority to do this. And my dad says he's hurt that I didn't trust him. As a result, he doesn't trust me anymore. First of all, I think your dad needs to stand up to your stepmom. This is a joint account that you and your dad has. Why does your stepmom feel like she has the authority to go into that account and take out your money that you have earned? As a young lady, you're doing your handcrafted items and you're trying to, get yourself together and get into the habit of saving and whatnot. And she's going to take your money out. To do what exactly? Take 20% of your money as punishment. I feel like that's very unreasonable. That's crazy. She is giving me the evil stepmom vibes, and I don't like that. And I also think your dad needs to step up to her and be like, hey, why are you touching my daughter's money? Why are you moving my daughter's money? That's not your place and that's not your business. Yeah, you can parent. There's different ways to parent, and you can parent without taking away her money. Take away something else that's valuable, not her money. Unless you plan on giving it back to her and you're putting it... But no, because then you wouldn't move it if that's the case. I don't get it. But anywho, that was the last story. Let me know if you guys like the stories. And this was also a short one. Let me know who you think is the asshole in today's story. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment down below. See you in the next one. Bye.